Hello, my name is Jeff. I am a wizard. Welcome to my channel. This is a horoscope and we're going to talk about health. First, I was going to do it about manifesting because I just did a video about manifestations and magnets. I suggest you check it out quickly, like urgently. Very important. However, I already had planned episode 30 to be about health because the number 3 for me is mind, body, and spirit. Then I had a huge argument with this necklace I made. It fell off. So that made me rethink things, and I do truly sort of believe that health is wealth. So by talking about your health, and as I explained in the video about manifesting, how the way your body works, it has a big influence on how your manifesting powers work, or your manifesting power, period. So let's just talk about health. Okay, this is a horoscope. I'm going to use a timer again because I really like that, so I don't drain myself. 2 minutes for every sign. I am using these new cards that I just got in the mail, the Mystic Mondays Tarot. However, it says here Mystic Monday, and they have this holographic shine on them. So I don't know if it's like a knockoff or something, but the artwork is the same, and it is, I really like it. It's really incredible. It's really beautiful. So I'm going to use those cards. I'm going to use a timer. You have to ask yourself, what sign do I need to listen to right now? It can be different on different times, or there can be multiple. Or just do the one that catches your eye, or do what I do sometimes, just click a random time in the video, see what comes up. It all works. It matters how you do it. You do the magic, right? Not me. I'm just the talking man that you are listening to. The timestamps are in the description box and in the comments section. And without further ado, I will see you there. Let's begin. Yeah, okay, awkward. See you there. I don't need to stop, just breathe. And we'll start with Aries. 1, 2, 3. Aries, here we go, 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 3 cards. Okay, ooh, dark Aries. Hell. I hear 7 of Cups. It's upside down. Then I have the 7 of Swords. And I have the 5 of Swords upside down. Aries. Okay, so either you are healing. I got 2 scenarios here. The first thing I thought is you know what the problem is. Maybe you have been sick for a while, or you have been struggling with something for a while, and you know what the problem is now. And right now you're healing, but you're still healing. I think that's the important part. And this worries me because you have this defeat card. And I'm suddenly focusing on the sword, and now it's upside down. Oh, and it fell on the 7 of Cups reversed. They're both reversed. Oh dear. I'm gonna focus on a positive message here. It's like the defeat is over. It's done. There was a defeat, okay? And I think you resisted it for a long time, and maybe you are still resisting it. So if you are sick and have been sick for a long time, or struggling with something health, there's a deeper issue that you need to resolve and work at, and that means putting in the effort. Again, that means taking care of yourself, doing what you have to do. You need to do what you have to do. You need to go to the doctor, you need to get your blood checked if you need to do that. You need to eat healthier if you need to do that. You need to take your vitamins. do your exercises, whatever it is, you kind of know it all right now, and you need to accept it and deal with it. That's something that is here. Accept it and deal with it. And the first thought I had was, you know what it is now, and you are dealing with it, or you dealt with it, so it's over. However, you're still healing, and you're still getting by, sort of. So remember that. Deal with your health first, and deal with it. That's the sort of message. Sorry that was so harsh. Okay, I need to stop grabbing for the stop button. I'm not gonna do that. Thank you, Aries. Then we move on to Taurus. 1, 2, 3, Taurus. How are you? Taurus, your health. Taurus, your health. I like reading the cards. It's so awkward with the camera. Look. Okay. 4 cards. No, not 4 cards, they say. Wait. It's like something said put the one away, but that's never right. That's always like, we'll see. So the cards that fell were, are the the 2 of cups, sorry. So cocktails on the beach, you're thinking about that. 10 of Pentacles, your same thing sort of, and then the world upside down. Same thing here, like look at the circles here, like you're envisioning this nice picture, and the same thing here is like you're envisioning it. And so we're talking about health here, we're talking about health. Moderation, like I'm getting I'm going so many places, but then I keep thinking like, what is the takeaway message for your health, right? Because first I saw something about like you're thinking about a lot of things in the world is out of reach. It's times of Corona, and I do see that here. Look, it's kind of the coronavirus, and then again this circle. The circle could be the crown, the Corona. Or of an eclipse, which is happening in December, right? There's an eclipse of, so things are out of reach. And then the takeaway message that oh, look at here, it's so cool. The sun as well. So restrictions, it's out of reach. And then I thought of like, oh, you need to moderate. You have a hard time accepting that you can't get what you want, or you can't get to it, and maybe in that way you overcompensate, maybe with something, you indulge, or you overfocus on it, you obsess about it too much, right? Which ends me with the same thing of Aries, sort of accepting where that what you deserve, what your Taurus self wants, because that's what Taurus is about, right? The earth, materialism. And that's not bad, that's a good thing. That's a part of your joy. And then when you can't express that joy, you need to find better ways to deal with that. Let's just put it blandly in that way. And then I have the moon here, the card that I was supposed to put away. Same thing, you don't know where you're at. The eclipse, it's an eclipse, okay? The sun is eclipsed, and that doesn't mean you have to go putting on lights everywhere, right? I think that was good. Okay, Taurus, Pisces. Then we go move on to Gemini. Gemini, I'm 2, 3, 4. Hello, Gemini. 2, 1, 2. Wait, no, I'm gonna do this again. Geminis for Geminis. They're not gonna listen anyway, so that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Sorry about that. That's me. So let's look at what the cards are saying. The Hermit, upside down. Lonely in the room, not lonely in the room. 8 of Wands, fast action, fast moving, keep it going. The Empress, luxury. Look at her, look at her. 5 of Wands, upside down. That's cool, okay. And then I get the Hanged Man. Upside down, lying on the beach again. So this is the same thing, kind of, right? You relaxing, chilling out. First where my mind was going was you want a lot, you want good things, you have high standards. You don't wait, you go out there and get it. Yeah, you don't sit around. You're not the hanged man, right? You don't hang there. I want to say like you go out and get it, but then she's just like chilling there, lying on the beach. So I think that's both the answer here. That's like the answer here. Gemini, slow down, relax, stop being so demanding of the world and of yourself, and learn to embrace the little things, learn to embrace what you have. Stop pushing yourself so hard, stop. And there's a lot of inner conflict, that's what I'm getting. There's a lot of sort of turmoil inside yourself because you don't have what you want, or because you're not where you want to be yet, or you don't have the body you want yet, or you're not as healthy as you want to be yet. You just sort of want to go, you want it fast, or when you have trouble waiting for it maybe, and yet the solution is chill out. Enjoy what you have, and that's the solution to having more of it. Enjoy what you have and where you're at, and relax. And that's the strength you need to learn, Gemini, is to stop thinking about it, stop manipulating the situation, and sit in that power, relax and lean back and let it come to you, and enjoy where you're at. And you don't need to be doing all that. You think it's like you think you need to tackle the situation. You need to just go out and sort of deal with it, right? But that's not true. There's nothing to deal with it. If you remove all this tape, or you remove all these sticks, there's nothing there. Just you being tired. Yes? Okay? Relax. Relaxy taxi, Gemini. And then we move on. Thank you, Gemini. Then we move on to Cancers, right? I already got the star. I'm just gonna say Cancer and deal with it if it's not. So, hello Cancer. Hello, how are you? I already got the star or the coronavirus. Maybe. Ooh. And this green. Look at the green. Very good. So you're kind of on your way. You're healing. You're on your way. Ooh, so like layered. So first, okay, then I get this like really nice Justice card, this green scales, which it's difficult. I want to say, could imply that you're, no, not implying. I am the card reader. I have to say what is up. So there's injustice. I want to say that there is injustice. My first thought was justice is coming in, right? So things are being restored. Things are going to be leveled again. But right now you're in an uncomfortable situation, to say the least. That's what I want to say. To say the least. You're very uncomfortable. in health-wise, let's just put it generally, health. It's impacting your health, I feel, because it's giving you a lot of pressure and strain and a lot of, okay, okay, that's why I'm confused. Look, this is, you're holding on, you're defending, you've gained something. Let's say you have victory, or you were doing very well. You were doing very well, and because of circumstances, this has gotten taken away from you. You've gotten sick, or you've experiencing loss. So you've really been fighting to. Despite the odds. So there's been injustice, and this is like it's upside down, because I think you're very tired. You're very tired, and also you've kind of surrendered to this, to sort of that just things are shitty, right? And that's good. That's good, because in this surrender, things. This battle had to be lost. You lost this battle. This is just shitty, right? You lost. I'm sorry, but there's no arguing in that anymore, and that's good, because finally, now that you surrender, it's kind of, you can put that energy into a new battle where you're gonna get your justice again, okay? And the star, that's what we started with, is saying you're on the right path. Things are working out exactly as they should be. You are losing this battle or giving up this battle sort of means that you're finally gonna, because it's on the bottom of the deck, is this manifestation card, is this just manifesting, just getting what you want, things moving in the right direction, again, okay? So it's better times are ahead, and you've been really having to deal with it, and I'm sorry for that. I'm really sorry. So thank you, Cancer, and see you again sometime, I hope. Wait, let me just look something up, and then we're gonna go to blah 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 blah, starting time. Then we're gonna go to Leo, of course. Wait, I'm just was gonna look something up. Hold on, no, okay, here, look there. Leo, hey, how are you? Let's start your timer. Leo and health, healthy Leos, healthy tigers, healthy cats. Where's my cat? She's there. Right. She's doing pretty well, I think. For the first time she was outside and she didn't come back, and I was worried. It was so silent outside. She's so great, like she just disappears. So usually she's sitting right behind me, looking at me while I'm like worried, looking around for her. Leos, sorry. Yeah, okay. So Leos, that's like already your health tip is stop being so paranoid when you don't feel so well, when you're feeling tired, when you can't work out a little bit. When you're not doing so well, stop freaking out so much. Stop thinking, oh no, this is going south, I need to do something about this. I got the Hierophant, upside down. Wow, okay, 1, 2, 3. And then I got Justice again, and 8 of Wands. Okay, Leo, this is sort of the weird message I'm getting, is you need to slow down when things are not going the way you want, when maybe the gym is closed and you can't exercise anymore, or you can't eat healthy the way you normally would like to anymore. You're kind of fighting this, and you need to stop, pull a step back. There's insight that you're not getting. You're trying to do things the regular way, like you're supposed to, like, no, if I don't eat healthy like this, and if I don't work out like this, and that is the way it's supposed to be, and that is the way that it works. that's not working out for you, that's for a reason. Something is trying to show you, it's trying to show you something. It's trying to show you something. And it's, you need to stop doing things according to the book and realize that you need to do it according to your own way. There's another way, there's a better way. And justice wants to come in for you. It's like doing things according to the book, doing things according to the normal way, according to tradition, or maybe doing things or following the advice of science or what doctors have been telling you. And this is something that I'm very passionate about, is whenever a doctor tells you this can never be fixed, this can never be repaired, you're gonna have to live for this for the rest of your life, maybe rethink that, because I don't believe that. And science is wrong so much, and it's constantly evolving, and doctors are oftentimes just saying what they learned in a book that's maybe already out of date, and they don't believe it. Don't believe things. Don't believe anybody's telling you that you can never do something, right? And I think you're somewhere stuck that doing things according to tradition, or maybe following this advice, giving up on something maybe, or fighting against something without results. You need to rethink things. You need to stop. You need to find the other way, okay? There's another way and it's there for you. But you need to slow down. You need to slow down and look at the finer, look at the little details. Look at the, there's a solution, and you need to let it come at you, but you need to be open to it, and you need to surrender to the fact that it's not gonna be coming in the traditional way. Okay, I think I made my point. Leo, I gotta read there. Sorry. Then it's like Virgo time, totally right. Totes, malots, Virgos. 1, 2, 3. Hey, how are we? 4. 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah, okay. Ooh, interesting. I got a card that's not flip rate, so we're gonna see. First, I have the Magician, which is good, but it's upside down, which is bad. And I have the Hermit at the end here, which is this woman alone in her room. It's a bit sad, maybe. I feel a kind of depression vibe here, a bit of a sadness, mentally. And I look closely at this woman with her ball, like the kind of clean the cards. It's like she has this green ball. I'm gonna but like the Magician upside down is about not getting what you want, manipulating things a bit maybe. And you know, that I'm not manipulating evil, but that manipulation that comes when we learn to get things in a in a roundabout way. But I'm mostly feeling like it's your heart, and that's why I feel like it's sadness. It's sadness. It's like you're almost holding your heart, and it's very vulnerable. It feels like it's very. Like you really are worried about it. You're really very exposed in a way. Look, she's also like naked or sort of very like, cold in this room, or almost like uncomfortable. And then, okay, the Hierophant in the middle here. The Hierophant. Then you need another card. The Fool upside down. Okay, so Virgos, what I'm getting from this card is no, another card. You need to be more lighthearted. You're being way too serious and way too No, you're resisting something. Yeah, that's what it is. Look, this is like, forget what the Hierophant stands for. The important part is this pyramid with this eye here. This is like, if you're hearing this during Corona times, you're being locked in your room, bored, and you're not getting what you want, or you're being very stuck in your things for a reason. You're supposed to be connecting to your higher self, to your intuition, to your higher mind, right? That's why you have to be alone, to be meditating. And somehow you're resisting this. Somehow you're not feeling it. You're not feeling the connection, and you're kind of lost in this, and you just sort of feel left out, or you feel uninspired and alone. You feel very alone. And you're not believing. You're not believing. And this is why. This is the deeper level of why you're having trouble going into your intuition, because you're, let's put it this way, you're kind of really hurt by the universe, or by God, or by, if you have to go like connect to this higher self, well, you're hurt. You, because of what you've experienced. And I think you have been out there. You have been out there connecting and looking at the moon and in the dark. And I think in some way there was no answer, or you get disappointed, or you lost the joy, the faith, because, you know, and in a way for good reason, because if the way things turned out, there's grief there. And I've been there, and sometimes I am still there. So, and I know this feeling really well of, and it's kind of depression. This could be depression that you're experiencing. And you know, in that, there's something that needs to be confronted within you. Like, let's forget higher things and spirituality. Inside yourself, inside your psyche, in your emotions, there's something that is still not being really confronted, and it has to do with disappointment. Depression is always us being stuck at a door that's not opening, and it's never gonna open, and we refuse to accept that. Somehow we keep sitting there because we don't see another door, maybe, or because it's the only way, or we don't even realize we're doing this oftentimes, right? It's very, it's tricky, but there's something, an idea that you are having trouble looking at, or accepting, or maybe trying out, and that's why the Fool is here. It's like you need to kind of, I don't think this is a hard thing. This is not a painful thing. I think you need to swallow. I think it's a bit of a bitter sweet thing, a bitter thing, sort of. You know, maybe to get back to this Fool energy, to be more lighthearted, to be more, because how to connect back to source for you is not through meditate. It's not through meditation and deep, like, soul searching and crying. No, it's more through getting back to your light-hearted self and joyful self, and trying out things and being very playful again. You kind of lost that feeling. You're kind of being, this is an old heavy energy. To get back to that, like it's kind of like that childlike joy it's kind of gets blocked because you want to go there, and then there's something that makes it go sour, like, and it's painful, and that needs to be addressed. And I think it's more of a click maybe that you need to make once you take the time to breathe into that and say, okay, well, that sucked, and things are shit. And you know, one of the most powerful moments in my life was a long time ago, when I was sitting in my room, after sitting in my room for 10 years, not going out, being a lot of depressed and having not a lot of friends, or not really having anything like externally, really like very lonely. And after one moment, there was this song that like that made me give this click, and it was The Good Time Girl by Sophie Tucker. Put the link up for you. And she sings like, here I am sitting by myself, me and my superiority complex, and later my inferiority complex. I'm not winning, but I'm having a very good time. And that made me snap out of it and say, you know what? If life is just like this, if it's not gonna get better, or if this is my reality, then I'm gonna have a freaking good time. And I just broke out of it, and I broke out of all rules, and I started doing wilder things, crazy things. But I have to say, from that moment on, I started having fun, and life gained a lot more color, because I broke this barrier of fear or prejudice or judgment, and I put myself first above all ideas, and said like, I want that person to feel happy and have a good time, and that's all that matters, not what anybody else thinks. And that gave me a lot of courage to do a lot of things, and not all of them may be safe or responsible, but that's the thing where I was, right? I was so depressed for a long time that I'd rather have this. I'd rather be more dangerous and be more irresponsible than be stuck in this depression any time longer. Like this is not living. I say that this is no life. So I judged that. I judged the life I was doing. Like, even let's say you're following all the rules and you're being a good girl or a good boy and you're doing what you're supposed to do, and you're depressed all the time, then something's wrong, and that means judge that. Then that's not right. Then those things are not helping you. So, you know, and I'm gonna be honest. For me, that was doing drugs or having a lot more sex, and that helped me incredibly. It changed my life for the better, because it gave me a perspective of something, or it was a big change for me. I'll put that song up for you. That was the point, okay? Going way too long into this. Everybody get 2 minutes. But I'm sorry, and you needed it. And I hope it helps, and I hope you feel me. So thank you, Virgo. Let's move on to the Libras. Liberation. Here we go. 2 minutes. Libra. 2, 3, 4. Here we go. So, push it. Watch me work it. I'm perfect. Perfectionism. Wanting to perfectionism. Leave it at that. 9 of Swords upside down. Death upside down. And the 6 of Pentacles upside down. One more card, because that's better. That's a heart. And the 9 of Cups. Satisfaction. Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. Satisfaction. Okay, so Libra, what I kind of want to say is the thing that you need to hear, or the thing that you should be aware about, is that you are placing your satisfaction and things feeling good and having a good time, or you feeling pleased, or things being comfortable. You're placing comfort above everything else. You are refusing to look at things you need to look at. You're refusing to look at what your effect is on other people. You're refusing to look at things that need to change. And you're refusing to look at the balance of things, if things are out of balance, if you're working too much, if you are doing unhealthy, drinking too much, if you're doing unhealthy stuff. It's not bad. It's like I'm not judging anything. I'm just saying the balance may be off. And I'm not even saying that the balance is off, but I'm saying that if the balance is off, you have a hard time looking at it. You're kind of, you have a resistance to the being in a discomfort or not being satisfied. You know, and it's complicated. It's sort of like I'm seeing different things. I'm seeing also like maybe you work hard because you want certain things, and you work hard because you want to feel satisfied, right? But maybe then you are, you know, in this pursuit, maybe you become a bit, you have tunnel vision, so maybe you're not seeing that you're working way too much for a little bit satisfaction here. And because you don't take the time, or you don't take the time to sit in this discomfort to look at that, you don't see that there's a better way, or you don't see that there could be a lot more satisfaction for a lot less work. And that this balance, if this balance is a lot better, you can get a lot more satisfaction, right? Or if you accept that things need to change, that there's only one way forward, right, to your satisfaction, you're gonna be stuck in the same level of mediocre satisfaction. You're not gonna get to where you really want to go if you're not willing to change. And this card worries me a little bit, because I'm really seeing it as, are you aware of the effect that your decisions or this almost toxic positivity has, or this sort of, it's almost like I have sometimes with people that they say like, you know, don't rain on my parade, or nothing can affect this sunshine that I feel, or nothing can affect my happiness, or if people make me feel down, then I'm just gonna ignore them, or then I'm just gonna push them away. And it sounds like a healthy thing, and maybe it is, because it's boundaries, right? But that doesn't mean that you're being honest about where the damage is coming from always. And maybe you are I imagine this dolphin, this really happy dolphin, sort of this little flipper, and their dolphins are happy and they want to play, and like, yeah. And then I can kind of see that when you become angry at this dolphin, or he's being for something, or things need to be serious, that he just fucks off. It's like, nah, I don't want this anymore. I don't want to deal with that. Like, I'm a dolphin, I'm supposed to be happy. Then, I don't know, you sort of get me? The effect on other people. And actually, I'm not supposed to go into that. Just the point is, be mindful of placing your satisfaction and comfort above, or using that as, no, that's the thing. Try not to use that as an argument, you know? Because it's not. It's something that you can want, and that you can desire, and that you can have in high regard, because it is a high priority for me. However, it's not because you want this, then the goals don't justify the means. I think that's the right expression. Okay, Libra, that was your liberation. I was your Jeff. You're welcome. Then we go to Scorpio. Am I right? Yeah. Figures here two are together. Figures. Okay, Scorpio. 1, 2, 3. We go. 2 minutes. Like, I've been overtiming most of the things, so. But not you. I want to get it right. Okay, no, 1, 2. No, that's not true. I'm gonna do my best here. Okay, cool. The Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Hermit. Hermit's becoming a lot, and that makes sense, I guess. Okay, this cool Knight of Swords in this green, it's really good. Scorpio, Knight of Swords. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of a Scorpio thing. The High Priestess and the Hermit. Okay, easy. So I was gonna. Okay, this is like something for you to keep in mind. A good quality about being a Scorpio is that you have there's fire, right? You have a fire side. You're very sharp. In any case, you have good boundaries. So people may think you're maybe a bit cold, maybe you're a bit mean, maybe you're a bit harsh, maybe you're a bit blah blah blah, or maybe you're you used to getting what you want, or you want what you want and you don't take bullshit for it or then take excuses. You have this hardness maybe, or this the Scorpio's thing. In any case, I wanted to say that remember that there's a very positive quality about this, and that means that you have good boundaries. You protect yourself, you value yourself, you honor yourself. And that's very healthy, and you need to maintain that. You need to be sharp about that. You need to keep following that instinct. When people annoy you, or when you feel like people are like, you could be thinking, oh, maybe it's a bit harsh on me, or like maybe it's a bit mean, but follow your instinct. If things don't feel right for you, they're not right for you, okay? So that's a good instinct to have. It doesn't mean you're an asshole, doesn't mean you're a cold person or selfish or anything like that. It just means that you have very good instincts when it comes to protecting yourself or knowing what's good for you. Now, however, follow that instinct, but become more graceful in the way you handle that. You could be in a situation where your instinct tells you this is not good for me, this is not healthy for me. That doesn't mean that you have to cut it out overly harsh. It just means that you have to say, okay, I want to change this, and then try to see what you can do. Don't step over bodies to do that, okay? Don't blame people, don't argue, don't fight that. And then I got the last card here, which like when you feel those boundaries or that instinct, look more inside. Go look more inside yourself is what's going on here, instead of blaming other people or looking outside yourself. You protect yourself so well, but you kind of externalize the problem sometimes. Let's say a situation is not good for you and you're in a relationship and it's not healthy for you, or your triggers are going off and you feel like you have to protect yourself, or you get hurt and you say like, oh, I'm gonna protect myself, I'm gonna cut myself off, and you're very good at that. You're like, shields up, F you, bye. So you protect yourself, that's good. But you need to go more inside and see what the problem was, because you're putting maybe all of this on the outside, on that other person, on that situation, on that job, and you're not recognizing that you're part of the problem. And that's a bit of an unhealthy thing, because you're gonna keep running in the same situation, same problem. So you run into a situation, you get triggered, it's not healthy, you remove yourself, but then you need to go like, oh, was it me or the situation? How I reacted to the situation? Because sometimes maybe, I've had this, that sometimes something is bad for you, but then later on it's good for you, because you've changed in the way you use something, or the way you handle something, or the way you interact with something suddenly becomes a good thing and a positive thing, instead of an antagonistic thing, okay? So it's not always the thing's problem. It could be the way you interact with it, the circumstances, but ask more questions, go more inside. But you have healthy reflexes and boundaries. Yes. Thank you, Scorpio. Yeah, it was good. Nice. Thank you, Scorpio. Goodbye. Then we go on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. No. No. God damn it. Okay. They're nice and orange. Oh, I need to. He's doing it for everything. Okay. See how nice this, how orange these cards are. Sagittarius. That was good. Eat more oranges. Vitamin C is good for you. That's easy. But the music is very suspenseful now. I feel like I need to say something big, but it's not. I feel like it's a small thing, or not. Confidence. Okay, first instinct here, like I'm really blocking. First instinct was wow, I lost it. Damn. This Miller card keeps saying, this Princess of Cups keeps saying be more humble, almost. Like you try new things, you know, like try new things, try out some other things, don't keep thinking this is the only way, this is the right way, or you have the right answer. Like confidence, I lost my train of thought. Like I keep seeing this like tough Amazon woman, like warrior, fierceness. This is like asking for softness. And you look at all these spears, this energy, and it's also upside down. So like both these energy cards and these fire cards are upside down. So, and then you have this girl sitting on this island here, surrounded by water with this little cup, taking her time. Oh, it's kind of her hair as well. Oh, I was doing my hair thing, remember? Look, and it's her hair. Take your time. Okay. Same thing I was doing with this video, because like the timer went off, and I told you in the beginning, right? I already went overtime with everybody, and I'm not with you, and I'm gonna do it faster. I want to do it fast. I'm going fast, right? And now I'm shuffling. The cards are all falling. So there's this energy of the more you want to do something, you want to do it right, you want to do it correctly, you want to look good, you want to be confident, you want to have the right answer, you want to do it the right way. Let's say easy example, always like just want to work out, you want to do it the right way from the get-go. You have trouble being this young energy of like the first steps or figuring things out, this kind of messy, a bit messy, that it gets messy, or a bit, it doesn't look the best yet, or it doesn't look the great yet, or the right way yet. Take your time, slow down, be softer. You're not, be confident, but then, like, you know, like you can be this tough Amazon woman person, but then if she trips and she falls, then then you're still this Amazon woman, but she just tripped, you know. I don't know. Slow down. Take your time. Don't try to jump over things. And there's also something here about stop looking at your appearance so much. Stop caring so much about how it looks, or how you're looking, or if you make a mistake, if you do something wrong, or if it's not working out the right way. Don't be so hard on yourself. Softness, yes, okay. I was burping, so that was for me again. I'm a Sagittarius moon, you know, and I got this book for free, like I showed in the other video. Jeffrey art, it's funny. So maybe read that book. It's called Forewarned. I haven't had the courage to do it yet. Anyways, thank you, Sagittarius. Then we move onward rapidly to the Capricorns. Capricorns, hey, how are you? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Health for Capricorn. Health. One more card. 4 is always better energy. 4-1. 4-1. That's funny now. Oh wow. Okay, there's cool like it's 1, 2, 3 going on here. So I have like Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. So 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th is the Fool, which is the 0. So down. 1, 2, 3, go. And it's funny, like you would say 1, 2, 3, go, but then the Fool is upside down. It's like 1, 2, 3, no go. 1, 2, 3, no go. I see. Okay, Capricorn, what I get here is, and I almost got a relationship thing, but it's not, I mean, probably is. Could apply to many things, but maybe it's about keeping up certain habits or trying to get to a healthier place, or trying to get back in shape, or live life healthier, you know, or try to sleep more. These habits. What happens is you have the inspiration, you have this drive, or you do it once or twice, it feels good, you start. You feel the love, it's like 1, 2, and then 3, that's where things go into a problem. Somehow you start up, and then you stop, because you run into like disappointment or something like old hurt or heartache. There's this thing of 1, 2, 3, like, or 1, 2, 3, and things. Example that I'm thinking of is going to bed on time or sleeping enough, you know, when I'm working. I would do it well a couple of nights, and then the third night I would stay up all night. There's this something that was in the way. Or maybe going out again, maybe like opening up to people again. Like that's why I get the relationship idea. It's like you feel the excitement, you feel the connection, and then you just kind of like, you can't help but see something not right or just feel off, and you lose all that joyful energy or that good energy that you had in the beginning. So what we're gonna do about this? Well, what we're gonna do about this is you are going to realize this pattern. Just realize this pattern, and that you get stuck on this tree, and then you're going to automatically start seeing the why. And you know, it gets easier when you know it's a pattern. Then you know that there's a moment in building something up, or in your good habits, that you just need to kind of. It's almost like discipline, but it's easy discipline if you just know that you need to put it, because you come across this moment of 3, and it feels like it feels bad, right? And you kind of just surrender, or it blocks you, and then you can slowly learn to say, oh, hold on, I recognize this, I can't trust this feeling, I kind of need to just pull myself and put myself through this little moment of resistance, this little annoying block. It's like when you're teaching somebody something, and you know that there's this annoying moment that somebody just needs to get through, and they'll feel it afterward that was the right thing. But before that, it feels counterintuitive, it feels wrong. But if you're teaching somebody this, you tell them like, no, keep going. That's like, it feels off, but it's right. So it's okay. And when you know that, you get through it, right? So it's something like this. I feel like there's a better way of saying that, but I said it in that way, and that's the way it is. Thank you, Capricorn. All right, moving on to Aquarius. 2 more to go. Do this. Aquarius, 1, 2, 3. The age of Aquarius is finally beginning. The first year is here. We all thought it was 2020, but that's not what one is. So, because like, let's say in 2000, the 20 years of awfulness begin, then this is the 20th year, right? This is not the first year of the next 20 years. That would be stealing from the first 20 years. So just saying, it's coming. It's a coming. 1, 2, 3. So what do we have? What do we have? Ooh, wow! It's all red. Red. Delicious. 9 of Cups upside down. Then I have the Devil here. Amazing card, right? And then I have the Tower. Yeah. The Tower. Aquarius. I just think of a song. Okay. So let's go there, Aquarius. This card is just telling me like we're talking more in the mental health as aspect here. Okay, or could be that you're struggling with physical problems, but mentally that's what we're going to talk about. Okay, because if you have physical health issues, that has a mental impact, and I also believe that kind of everything in our body is. Sort of move like we do it with our brains or with our intent, you know. Our entire body is in our brain in a way, so there's a lot more going on there than we might think. And now there's just a song I thought of, and I'm just gonna put the link up, just to maybe that's where you're at, and it has this line of I can't stand these downers, or something like these towers falling around me. You're like done of it. Like there's dissatisfaction. You were not happy. You're not in a good place. You're just unsatisfied. There's a lot of bullshit going on, a lot of towers falling, a lot of shitty moments. And you're just done with it. And there's this, you've been maybe depressed or fed up, and it's been for a while now. And you know, and the good thing is, instead of falling down with the towers, there's something is changing inside of you, a mentality. There's a strength coming from this, from enough, no more Mr. Nice Guy, no more trying to do this or trying to make other people understand. It's sort of like, I'm fed up and I can't take it anymore. And there's it's like that opens up a new door inside of you. It releases the devil in a good way. It releases your power. It releases the thing inside of you that says like, enough, I'm out of here, bye, really, like I can't believe I was caring, or something like that. Something is opening up a new door inside of you. However, at the moment, I think you're feeling like the song. So listen to the song. That's what I got. Okay, Aquarius. But 2021, yay, it's here. I don't believe it either yet, but like, come on, stay positive, right? So then we move on to our last friends, Pisces. Pisces, how are you? Fishes, fish peoples. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Pisces, health in Pisces, healthy Pisces. Death, Judgment, 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups. So those are 2 heavy cards to begin with. The Death and Judgment. So you were no. This is not a relationship reading. This is a health reading. And then my brain went, well, yes, but it is. Scorpio, dealing with Scorpio, maybe something is over, something is ended, something is finally. You're ending a cycle or an unhealthy habit, something that kept you in a box. Look, something that kept you in a box for a long time. You know, it's like this thing that I always think there's only one, the water is gonna fall the same way, you know, like there's no stopping that. If water is gonna fall, it's gonna fall, you know. There's also a song for that. Falling Water by Maggie Rogers. I'll give you the link. You've been stuck in a box in some way, and I think it's an unhealthy habit of interacting with the world, or not interacting with the world, not engaging with the world, not taking. You kept yourself in a box, and this is finally over with, or this is finally you're breaking out of this. Yeah, and I can't. It's double, right? Because I feel like it's from going almost from an unhealthy relationship with something or someone to like leaving that behind, and in that way you're breaking out of the box and getting into the world again. But like the other two cards, going from the 2 to the 1, which is almost saying like you're untangling yourself from this person, this issue. Your family, maybe? Your family? Like, I just got like one person I know who's a Pisces who just moved, like, because of Corona, had to live with his parents for a while, and then finally moved to a place. So that's like going from 2 to 1, you know, in a healthy way. And in that way, breaking out, because finally you can have guests over and friends over, don't have to care about your parents as much anymore. So that's over. So something like that. Pisces. Thank you. That was it. I did it. Homework is done. Thank you very much for listening to me, and I hope my advice works. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you another time. Goodbye.